A very good morning to one and all present here. I'm so happy and delighted to be here. First, I would like to thank Mrs. Brinda. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity, and uh, and I would like to thank. She is the person who has referred me. Let's talk, let's connect, and through her, I spoke to Mr. Divakar, and he was a wonderful person. We had a chat over the call, and then I was connected to Miss Nancy, who was coordinating further into it. So thank you for her too. And I wanted to thank all the participants who are here on a Sunday, interested in updating and knowledge. Wonderful to be here. And about me, I'm into education for around 2 decades plus, and I have been into industry as well. I have done my MBA, PhD, and then postdoctorate into women entrepreneurship. I have done several other courses also. So I love to share knowledge whatever I acquire, and I keep updating and upgrading myself. So let us go into the session. Today's session would be the basics of law of attraction. So, as requested by the organizer, you all, the participants, can mute the mic to avoid disturbances in between. But we can have an interactive session. It is just a trial. You are also learning. I am also learning through a webinar sort of thing. So it can be an interactive one. If possible, if I ask you some questions, you can type yes and then post it in the chat. And if you want any questions, we'll have it clarified by end of the session also. Okay. Thank you again. And okay, law of attraction for happy living. Law of attraction is a wonderful topic, a concept, theory, philosophy, whatever you name it. It is wonderful. Most of you would be knowing it. I have read a lot of books in it, attended sessions in it, and it is a wonderful concept. So I thought I can share it with you all. Can you all see the screen? Is it visible? Okay, fine. So hello, I'm Dr. Sai Kumari. I'm here because I love to share knowledge, and you can find me in Facebook sai.kumari.5, or I have started a YouTube channel now. It is dr.saikumari.v. That is my YouTube channel. You can look at it. So happiness, coming to happiness, I have a small quote here. Happiness is an attitude. We either make ourselves miserable or happy and strong. The amount of work is the same. So how many of you are happy now? All from all the participants? Yes? Can you type? I'm just watching the chat. Wonderful. Vanita, yes. Sri Priya, yes. Dhanlakshmi, yes. Vrinda, yes. Vidya Surya, yes. I'm so happy to be here. Wonderful. So what gives you happiness? This is my second question. Something gives you happiness, right? If you have that, you are happy. What is that? What is that one thing that gives you happiness? Small little things from Ms. Vrinda. Vanita has posted as nature gives you happiness. Wonderful. Vasumati has given whatever we do with our heart. Wonderful. Dhanalakshmi has given engaging myself. Wonderful. Sharing love gives happiness to Sri Priya ji. And anybody else? Fine. So it is not that one thing that gives us happiness. It for each one of us, variety gives us happiness. Wonderful, yeah. A lot of good souls here. Happy to meet you all. Yes. But in general, we say that money gives us happiness because we can buy, use, enjoy whatever can be done in the materialistic world, or health gives us happiness, good health, or a good team, or a family, or love, and all these gives happiness in general. This is what I used to get as answers normally. Okay, so we are clear that there is no single thing or an item that gives happiness for all. Okay, yes. Let us law of attraction. I attract to my life and business whatever I give my attention. energy or focus to, whether positive or negative. What is it that you are focusing on? Think about it. At every moment, we are sending a positive or a negative vibe. At every moment, the law of attraction is responding to us by giving us more of the same, whether positive or negative. This is the fundamental or a basic simple way of expressing law of attraction now. Okay, so we need to be clear like what are the negatives and what are the positives. It is so simple. To start with the negative vibes: anger, disappointment, frustration, guilt, irritation, worry, and a lot more to add. Correct? Positive vibes: joy, love, bliss, excitement, appreciation, gratitude, all, and a lot more to fill up. So these are some of these examples that I thought of clarifying about positive and negative vibrations. If you're not happy with the way things are going, you need to make a change. And change is very important at each and every moment of our life. Change is required to proceed further, to go to the next level, to take yourself to the next level. Okay. And here is a simple formula for all of you, for all of us. Words lead to thoughts, which lead to vibes, which leads to result. Words leads to thoughts, a thinking, and then which leads to vibes, a positive or a negative vibration, and then that gives us result. So what we think and what we give to the universe gives us in return in abundance. Okay, that is the basic fundamental concept of law of attraction. Is this clear? So in other words, somebody has to mute. Okay, thank you. In other words, to change our results, you need to change your vibes, which means that you need to change your thoughts, which means you need to change your words. That is it. It's so simple. But then, are we practicing it? We may know n number of positive things or negative things. Here is a small question to you all. How do you pray? So you ask what? Normally we ask for prayer. Apart from chanting the mantras or slogans or whatever the so-called ones we have already defined by the ancestors, we also start asking a list of things that we require. Normally that is what we all do. Okay, and how do we frame those sentences is very important actually, because most of us what do we do? When we pray that we normally pray that I should not get this disease, I should not be poor, I should not lose my job, I should not fail in examination. Instead, if we make it a positive sentence, instead of saying that I don't want this to happen, if we start saying that I want this, say what you want to do in a positive affirmative sentence, then that brings enormous abundant positive energy into your life. Definitely yes. Okay, so how can we reframe that sentence? Instead of saying that I don't want to be sick, I don't want to be affected by coronavirus, we can say that I should be healthy, I should lead a long, happy, joyful life in a positive way. Instead of saying that I don't want to fail in the examination, we can say that I want to pass, I want to get 100 percentage, I want to be the gold medalist, I want to be the topper. That should be the positive affirmative sentence for all. And if you want to, instead of saying that I don't want to lose my job, you have to pray that I am into a very big job which gives me a wonderful status, wonderful, what is it, bank balance, and all those positive things that brings in lot of positivity in return to you all, to all of us. That is what I wanted to say here. Is that clear? Yes? Now we have 6 simple steps for achieving our goals using law of attraction. Let us see what are they. So, and instead of saying that I don't want to be sick, say I want to be healthy. Okay. The 6 simple tips are, to start with, the first one is ask. You must ask for what it is that you want. Okay, so what do you ask in generally? When you ask for something, how do you ask? If you are a student, if you are asking for your exams, how do you ask? How many of you are students here or elders here? How many of you are studying? Wonderful. How many of you are students here? Because I can shift my examples in that way. Okay, so in general, let me take the normal examples. Like if you are a student, you wanted to excel in the examination. If you are into job, you want money or health, happiness. All these are the primary things. Okay, so when we are asking, you should ask for something big, because the universe is ready to grant you in abundance. Okay, it is like an ocean of wishes to be sanctioned to you all. So when we ask, we have to ask the best in the world. Okay, the best that you deserve to get. So when you are asking, you be very clear on what you ask. It is very, very important. Next, number 2 is, you ask for the highest, not the least one. Just pass ana podum, not required. You have to think about, you be the topper, school first, state first, central first. In that way, the highest. If you're looking out for salary, ask for millions of dollars of it. You will definitely get it, because it is like, I told you that the universe is ready to grant you in abundance. Okay, it's like an ocean. Remember that. And how much you take from it is you're asking. Okay, some ask a spoon out of it, some ask a mug out of it, some ask a bucket out of it. But it is up to you to ask. So it is always better for us to ask for more. That is why we normally say that dream big. Okay, aim at the stars, like that. Okay, so all these law of attraction and other things, when I was reading, it is not a totally new concept or a theory into us. Here in India, we have all these. Even my grandparents would have told many of these, but it doesn't come in that so-called principle way. But here, from Western country, we are getting it back in step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways. Okay, it is easy for us to understand now. That is it, nothing more. But knowing is not enough. Implementing that, start practicing it in your daily routine. That is very, very important. Okay, so if you are, first thing is, you need to ask. Okay, when you are asking it, remember that the universe is ready to give you in abundance. It is like an ocean, and how much you take out of it is your wish. Okay, so this is about asking. The second step is to believe. Very important. You have to believe that law of attraction works. It is there, because I have seen lots of like, you take people from any country, US, UK, India, anywhere around the globe. There are a lot of practices in this, and they have come up well in their life, and they have got what they want by believing that it works. So belief is the basic fundamental thing that each one of us should have. Believe that there is always positivity around us. Fill yourself with positivity. Believe that the world is ready to give you in abundance. If you believe in God, term it as God. God is ready to bless you with abundance of whatever you are asking for. So the primary thing is, you have to start believing. You must believe that what you are asking for will work truly, will happen truly. Okay. So now this slide asks you, like, what is your wish? I have told you that you have to ask. When you're asking, don't ask for small petty things, because the universe is ready to give you in abundance, a lot. Okay, so it is like an ocean. Ask for the highest in whatever you're asking. Nothing wrong in it. You deserve it. God gives you. The universe is ready to give you. Why are you very hesitant? Each one of us, God has given all of us the same level of brain. The best person or the succeeding person uses the brain to the fullest level possible. The remaining is using only 1% or 2% of it. That is it. Now, if you're wishing, make a wish. So all of us are going to start wishing the highest of whatever we are asking. From now on, We aim at the best, we ask the highest. This is a poster of a movie which has released long time back, Billa, right? I have a small clipping to be played to give you a break in between. Okay? Okay, then, fine. Actually, in that movie, Ajit was the hero, and Santanam was asking the co-artist there, was asking, like they used to, they live in Malaysia and they were asking for something. அஜித்தோட ஆசை என்னன்னா தான் பெரிய ஆளாகணும், தனக்கு கீழே ஒரு 4 பேர், அவங்களுக்கு கீழே ஒரு 40 பேர், அப்படியே ஒரு பெரிய பங்களா, பெரிய மாஸ் லிவிங் இருக்கணுங்கிறது தான் அவரோட ப்ரேயரா இருக்கும். ஆஃப்டர் தட் அந்த முருகரோட கோயில்ல தைப்பூசத்துக்கு அப்புறமா கேட்கிற கேள்வி அதுதான். ஓகே, அண்ட் ஐ டெல் யூ orally also. Okay, is it fine? Yes. Okay. So after the movie goes on in such a way that this Ajit becomes a very big. There was a Don similar to this Ajit, and the Don goes off, and he was taken to that place by the police officials, and it goes on. The thing is, like when he was praying on that particular Thaipusam, like he was in a very normal, mediocre or below average level monetarily. Okay, but then his wish or the prayer was too big that nobody can even think of. The environmental situation changes in such a way that it leads him to such a position that he'll be the Don immediately. Under him there will be 4, under him there will be 440, 400 like that, and people are around him everywhere, and wealth, power, everything will come out. Okay, but later it will be a very big difficult situation for him to manage, and he will feel that the earlier life was better than this particular position. Okay, so coming back here, be ready to receive it. When you are asking for something very big, very huge, make yourself ready, be prepared for what you are going to get it, because the universe is definitely going to give it. Okay, you have asked and it is going to give, and when it is giving, you should be in a position to receive it in a proper way. That time you can't say no, 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 I want to go back, I don't want this. No, then it is not worthy at all. So it is always better when you are asking for something higher, you ask that you want to be the very big business magnate, an entrepreneur, or you wanted to become a MD or a CEO of a big company and a high position, big digit salary here. Okay, 1 crore salary, 10 lakh salary, like that. If you wanted to ask for, if you asked for, you have to equip yourself in such a way that you become ready to take up that position. If you wanted to be a king, if you wanted to be a highest position, you ask. It's nothing wrong in it. But meantime, you develop such skill sets, develop such talents, develop yourself, do your personal grooming, and be ready when it comes out. Don't say, don't deny it. Okay, for n number of reasons, take it with confidence. For that, you have to be ready. You should be ready to go there to North for training if you are an IAS officer. If you wanted to go take up a medical seat on merit, you are getting a medical seat, but it is not here in Tamil Nadu. You have to go to North. You should be ready to do it. And once you become a doctor, you should be ready to work night and day shift, night shift ready. At that time, if you are refusing it, it is waste. You are wasting your time and life. So first ask, and then believe that it works, and then third is you be ready to take up that meantime. Okay. The next step is to visualize. Visualize in your mind, and you will experience it in real life. For this, I have some exercise, because all theory things that we learn, it is like listening to a news and then going off. Today, by end of it, I want each one of you to take up some practice in your life, and definitely you have to come back later after a month or a semester or so. You have to tell me that I have come to this particular level, I have reached it, like that. Okay, so from my end, I just wanted to tell you that you should visualize that it happens. You have to visualize it in your mind, and it will automatically happen in your life. How can you do it? There are simple steps for it. Morning, when you wake up, okay, what do? What is your practice? I look at the chat now. Okay. Many of us will look at the cell phone. Correct? Any new message has come, or what is it, like that. most of the new generation people are like that. Okay, so according to this visualizing process, okay, I'll wait for the others also. Give me this new day small prayer. So many of you are having good healthy practice. When you start the day, you're starting with a prayer. That this is also more similar to it. Like we say that you visualize things that happens in the day, and when you start the day and when you end the day, when you go to bed again before sleeping. Okay, you have to do this. Like you have to start visualizing that thing, whatever you have asked for is happening throughout, and you did it. It is over, done. You got it. In that way, you have to visualize. You can close your eyes and then just think in a way that it happens. Say, for example, if you're a student, you are aiming at high marks in a board examination. When you wake up and before going to sleep, when you are in bed, all others started sleeping, nothing wrong in it. You lie down, close your eyes, and start visualizing that everything happens in a very smooth way. Like you are studying well, whatever you studied, you got the same questions in the examination and you wrote it very well. And if a person who valued it has given full marks for all the questions, and you got 100% in all the subjects in the examination, and you are the topper, you are the school first. You think about the school and number one first. That can be a visualizing factor. Or you say that your parents are so happy about it, each one of your friends and relatives are appreciating you for the first rank that you have received. That is visualization. You do it in the morning and also in the night. Say for example, if some of us are not feeling well, okay, or maybe I have a very worst backache. Okay, my back is paining a lot, I have to get rid of it, so that because of it I couldn't do my daily routine, I couldn't go to office or work like that. Then I have to just visualize that my back is back to normal. Start visualizing that your back ache goes off from backside. Your back has helped you out in many occasions. It has helped you to work, to bend, to dance, to do your workout. Everything for that, your back was helpful. You thank your back, and then you say that I'm off from all the illness. I'm fine. My back is energized. My back is strengthened. And my rest of the life, plenty of work, and I'm strong. In that way, you have to reinforce your brain about it. This day and night exercise is just like when you are working, you have your list of to do things in the morning. So when you just glance at it mentally, it will help you out. If not, you can have a list of things in your cell also, or a poster, or a notepad stuck here, so that everywhere we can even see, small sticky pads here and there, or a picture of what you wanted to, like people who aspire for car, sticker car nearby, or money, plenty of money hanging from their tree, like that. Some symbolic things can be represented here and there, that will just remind your brain about what you want, and it will again make you do or acquire it. Okay, so there should be a exercise in the morning and before you go to bed. Two exercises to reconfirm, affirm that what you wanted to. Okay, and the next one is gratitude. Gratitude is a wonderful thing in life. Actually, I have seen people who have gratitude within grow to enormous heights in life. It is imperative that you show gratitude for what you have in order to be able to receive more, receive abundance. You need to have gratitude. It is very important. Put important marks nearby and have it there. So when we talk about gratitude, how can I have gratitude? How can I show gratitude? It is so simple. Like gratitude for money, gives you abundance of money. Gratitude for people helps you fill up, surround yourself with good people. Gratitude for nature gives you a wonderful climatic situation, very supportive, conducive for you to live and lead a happy life. Gratitude for God. All these are some examples for showing gratitude. Okay, and you can say, how can you express your gratitude? Simple, so simple. You just have to say thank you. Thank you is a way of expression of showing gratitude in the simplest way. Okay, so many forums were there earlier asking in for, can I get money? Money is very important to pay my kids' fees, to survive, to have a comfort living, to For the medication and other therapies, I need money. Money is required for this worldly living. For that, you just thank the money that you're getting for each time. When you get a salary check or when you get a salary into it, many, I have seen a lot of people are having their own style of thanking for money. Okay, there are a lot of beliefs here in southern way. Like I have seen first salary, you take some amount and do something for the god, or keep it in your puja room, or get a gift to your mom and dad. Normally many of us do, right? So that is also a way of gratitude. And when you pay something, you thank you, thank you, thank you. I think Brinda will be clear with this, right? Yes. And we also started practicing, like you take a 10 rupee note or something, don't waste it, but have a clip towards it. Write in a sheet of paper, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the money that I got. And put it in your purse or a locker. It gives you money. There, wonderful. She's showing it. Great, good. Yes. Thank you, Brinda. And for the people, like, if how many of you thank your mom for the delicious food that she has prepared, or coffee that she gives you? Or how many of you thanked your spouse for doing it? Thank you, my dear. The coffee is so nice. Whether it is nice or not, how many of you have said thank you? When you start thanking people in your own family, it is not that you are distancing away. We have lot of opportunity to thank every moment. Like if your parents are giving you something, thank them for it. If your kids are following your words, thank them. Wonderful, dad. Very nice. You're doing it. I appreciate them. Whether they are elder to you or younger to you, don't mind about it. Thank you. Thank you is a wonderful word to which can be shared with anybody as well as everyone. You are making yourself positive and you are making the other person also happy about it. Okay, so by end of it, you are filled with positivity, and the positivity helps you to be happy and get what you want in life. So thank you is a wonderful word. And when I would like to give you one small exercise now. You make a list of 10 names at least. Now I give you 1 minute. You make a note of 10 names whom you wanted to thank, whoever comes immediately. Maybe if you don't have a pen and paper, you can make a note in your cell phone or whatever it is. 10. Can you? Nancy, it's wonderful. You have to thank your shopkeeper, driver. Wonderful. You can thank your office security. You can thank the person who is there in the lift operator. When you go to bank, you can thank the person who helps you out. If you're not going off during the lockdown, daily you can thank people at home. You can thank the nature for the wonderful weather. You can thank the sun god for the temperature. Okay, for the wonderful light that the person gives. You can thank the Mother Earth. We are here. She's making us live on her. There are n number of things. You can thank the food that you are eating. Thank the person who has given you this. Thank God, because every night I thank God for the day was good. Thank you, God. I have some list of, we all of us have some list of favorite gods, no? For each we pray to some. And we thank them also for the wonderful day and to protect our loved ones. We thank them. Okay. So you have, now you all have a list of 10 people. How many of you could write 10 names? Yes? Vidya has 10 now. Yes, Suganya has 10 now. Brinda has 8 now. Nancy, yes, 10. Wonderful. Have you ever more than 10, Ranjit Kumar? Good, wonderful. So those who are having less than 10 can add up what all I told you now. It can be to the mother nature, or it can be your neighbors, it can be the people who are working under you, above you, anybody surrounding you. When you look at a wonderful flower, you thank that flower because it has given you some happiness and joy within, right? When you look at a tree, you can thank. A tree gives. I have a tree here in front of my balcony. It gives lot of benefits to wonderful like crow, bats, sparrows, small birds, and then even squirrels, ants, n number of living souls are there, and the tree helps them also, bears everything that it does. So we can thank when we do it, when we thank others, or when we start thanking the entire environmental factors. What happens is our brain becomes so relaxed, the required hormones are generated, and it makes us so active, it makes us so happy, and we are filled with positivity. When we are filled with positivity, we start spreading around positivity. When we spread more positivity, the universe gives in abundance in return a lot of positivity to us. That is the basic simple formula. Okay, so the list of 10 should be thanked. At least take 2 each day. Send a message, thank you. That's all. See how what all reactions that you are getting. Okay, so can you start practicing saying thank you? Yes? How many of you are ready to do it? Sukanya, yes. Wonderful, Sukanya. Thank you. Linda has said yes. Thank you, Linda. Ranjit Kumar, thank you. VJ, thank you. Nancy, thank you. Vidya, thank you. So I have made use of this opportunity to thank all of you now. Thank you, Shankar. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. And I thank you for giving this idea. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes. Let's move on to the next one. So we are going to practice gratitude, and it is going to be our walk of life. In a daily routine, we are going to thank people. It is nothing wrong. You are not going to be treated low. You will be valued higher. It is not necessary that you need to thank only those who are above you. You can even thank people who are below you or in the same cadre. You can thank your kids, your family members also. You can thank the nature. You can thank God anytime, every time. Okay. The next, when you start thanking them, you will automatically reduce the negativity that you have towards that person. Apart from it, when we are talking, we should have positive statements. Even in our prayers, we should start asking positively. People think that using some, whether it is English word or a Tamil word or whatever language word it is, a bad word is always a bad word. It brings in lot of negativity. So when you are asking for more, don't worry. The other person may get 100. Let them also get 100. I'm also getting 100. Let them also earn in 10 lakhs. I'm also earning 10 lakhs. Let them also be healthy. I'm also healthy. You think about positive things for you. Don't think about negative to others. That is very important. Okay, this is being portrayed in many. So the next step is, after gratitude comes your action. The final one. Action, you need to have an attraction plan. That is very important. Take just thinking or asking is not enough. You should be prepared when it is being delivered. You should be prepared. That's what we saw. Again, you need to have an attraction plan. Okay, that is nothing but a step-by-step plan. So it should be with positivity. So you have to think of positive things. You should not think the other person should not come, they should not compete with me, I should excel. Instead, you have to say that you want to go to the next level. Simple, right? And you have to fix up some plan of action. And normally, when we talk about plan of action, we say that our goals, our targets should be smart. And many of you know it, right? Okay. Goals that we have in life should be smart, in the sense that S stands for specific. So you have a target one, and M for measurable, A for attainable, R for reliable, and T for time based. Okay, so that becomes your smart goals. So you need to have action plans, and when you are planning your action, there should be a short term action and a long term action. What is your end of life? What do you want to be? is the first thing that you need to think when you're planning. So goal setting itself is a big ocean. Like it may take even an hour to talk about. But to put it simpler, we have to think like by end of this life, what should I be? From there, you come back and break it into smaller steps and have what you need to do after 3 months for this 3 months, and then after 6 months, after 1 year, after 5 years, after 3 years. All these should be your broken up goals. Okay, and when you're doing it, it should be measurable. Okay, when you're asking, ask which can be measured. When you're asking for marks, ask 100 marks. I want 100 percentage. Okay, when you're asking for money, ask like I need 1 crore, 1 million, whatever it is, define it, make it measurable. Okay, and it should be attainable. Okay, you can't think about I want to fly on air. No, that can't be your aim or target, because you can't do it in reality. So it should be reliable also. And time bound is very very important, because in life when we lose our time, you can't get it back in life anytime. Okay, even a single minute once done over, you're not going to get that minute back, right? So you should be very much keen on spending your time. So you start valuing your time and value others time also, even in your work or at home. You value that, that will help you out. Okay, so this is about, in short, about goals. So when you ask the final stages, you have to plan your action, and your action can be framed in this smart way. Okay, is it clear? Yeah. Place your order, and your dreams will become reality. Thank you for listening. Bye from Sai Kumari. And again, the same thing, you can follow me in sai.kumari.5 in Facebook, and dr.saikumari.v is my YouTube channel. You can meet me there also. You can follow and see some of the videos here. So thanks a lot. I thank all of you for the for a patient listening, and I hope that even if any one thing that we have discussed the past 1 hour is of use to you, I'm so happy about it. Okay.